Good morning. How are you? I am awesome. Did Oh, that sounds awesome. Did y'all talk about your hot topics? Did y'all talk about your hot topics? Oh, yeah, the Kaepernick thing. Oh, that's huge. Yep. That's a great subject. I can't wait to hear about it. I'm here for you. I love this. They're talking about Kaepernick and the NFL. And remember when he sat down? He sat down for the national anthem in protest.
Kaepernick too. Like, what do you think?
Good morning. How are you? I know. Oh. Hey, that's what matters. Hey, listen, this is what it's about being parents. You got to be plugged in about what's happening in their world, right? Okay. Okay, and we've started here in Texas, but I know it depends across the US. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you've already started or not. These tips can resonate for everyone. Let's go.
So, like itself a lot of planes in Florida, but no hurricane. The South Seattle teams ready for Wood 1300 and 106 miles. Stuart Hearing West Michigan Live on Wood Radio. Here to talk back to school, how do you get your kids ready and prepared every and every summer?
Thank you. Yep. Just north of Dallas. Yep. With our three boys, it is about values, and that is what. This is a difficult topic, this Kaepernick. And if people aren't familiar, he sat down during the national anthem in protest. And there's been a lot of, I even shared something on my personal Facebook page, Maria Lucci today, about, all of the other things that people are allowed to share and their protests. And yet the Dallas Cowboys aren't allowed to put the NFL will not let the Dallas Cowboys put a sticker for the slain officers on their helmets. So it is insanity. It is insanity. You are absolutely right. I mean, if we're going to be able to let them express that, then why can't we let them express, the sorrow and memory of these officers that gave their lives to save the people who are protesting? He did. Yep. Well, but that's exactly what I shared. Justin, you are right on. That is the exact tweet that I shared on my Facebook page via Gina Miller in Dallas. So that is exactly what I'm talking about. Well, I know, but you know what? Here's the thing. And I don't want to use this term, but this term fits on many levels. It's not all black and white. In other words, you know what? Our country is based on the principle of being able to express your feelings and express your rights and freedom of speech. So the very thing that really resonates difficult and wrong with some people are the very things that people are allowed to do in our country. So it's a slippery slope. But when it comes to your kids, you have to teach them the basis of your values, number one, and that they are empowered to live up to what they believe. You start early. You start very early. And you let them know. To empower your kids, you listen to their voice. And you say, how do you feel about this? And it may not be easy. I mean, when they're 2 or 3 or 4, it depends on their age. But, when they're 7 and 10, what do you think about this? What do you think we should do? And sometimes, come on, we all know. The Dallas stuff, even 9/11. All of these things that, the bombing at the club in Orlando, all of these things that happen, it's a need to know basis. Okay, so let's just put that out there again, because we always have to, and you and I both know that because we're media people. You don't always show everything. So it's a need to know basis on their age. Based on that, exactly. Yes. And you respect their intelligence. Listen, a lot of these kids are already seeing it out on social media. So if you're not addressing it and respecting their intelligence, then you're missing the mark as a parent. And you ask them how they feel. Yeah, we need to talk about that another time, don't we? Okay, let's get these kids back to school. Okay, so let's talk about it real quick. So let's get back to routine. And you know what? I'm guilty of this. If you haven't already gotten them back to routine, don't worry about it. You will get them. If you have a week or so, that's great. Take, 15 or 20 minutes each night. Do it in snippets so that you can get them back to sleep earlier, back to bedtime, so that they have to wake up. I mean, because sleep is crucial, right? So routine is crucial, and help them get prepared as possible. That means meet the teachers, go see the school, especially if it's a new school. Find their lockers if they have lockers, and empower them in the process. If they can help pick out their backpack or what shoes they want, and I'm not talking $200 kicks here, parents. I'm talking, okay, if they want a blue shirt versus a red shirt for the first day of school, if they don't wear uniforms, then these are very little things that add up to big things that empower your kids. So don't make all the decisions for them. Include them in the process. Yeah. Yeah, you're empowering them. You're telling them, oh, if I ask them, what do you want within reason, and it depends on the age. We are all, let's go along this line, right? Depends on the age. What do you want? Okay, well, what do you like? What do you want for lunch? Or if you're talking teens, there's different questions. But when you empower them, you show them that they're worthy, that they matter, that their opinions matter, and that's what encourages them, that's what instills confidence, and that's what tells them, hey, I am important, I matter, and I am empowered. Yeah. I love talking to you, number one. I'll always do. And, live empowered and teach your kids empowered. And you can go to my website, theempoweredmom.com, because I've got the tips for, back to school tips, and then just kind of daily tips for how to handle parenthood for ourselves and for our kids. Thanks. We so have to talk about that. I Great to talk to you. Have a great day.
5, coming off the 2 game losses there to
That's what's so great about it is that it's not just that you get to share your message, that you meet great people along the way, and that you affect change, and hopefully for the good. So I hope that you guys get a lot out of this and many more messages, and go empower your kids today. But you know what? Go empower yourself. Talk to you soon. Maria Litchi, The Empowered Mom.